word.
Okay. So, our lovely Lex has found us an article, but I'll explain. So basically, you know how back in the day,
Yeah.
we're talking like in the 1800s.
No, I wasn't born.
They had, silent short films and stuff. Well, what they've managed to do is take one of these clips, one of these silent short films. This particular one was called L'arrivée d'un train en gare de la ciutat. Right? Which, let me just, transcribe that for you. That's the wrong word. Translate. Is something like the arrival of the train at
The train
ciutat,
stop.
right?
Yeah.
So back when the film came out, the footage was grainy and jerky,
Yes.
and you couldn't really see the people standing on the side of the platform when it was arriving. And they've managed to put this film into basically 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, and they've made it come out clear, I guess. I haven't watched the videos, but let's take a look at the original versus the new one. If you pull up your article...
Is this a
Have you
silent...
watched the videos, Alex?
I've watched the videos, yes.
Okay.
Is it silent film?
Yes.
Okay, there's no point putting the volume up then.
Unless they've put something
No,
behind
the
it.
new one's not silent.
The new one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it goes. "Mah."
Should we watch it? Let's
All
have a
right,
look.
let's watch it.
So the original is this one.
Oh, it's coming
just
on
star
now.
him.
The titles come on.
Arrivée d'un train à la ciutat.
And
That sound good.
there's a silent film.
Yep.
And there's people waiting for a train.
Yep.
And
It's a steam train.
And the train...
Top quality podcasting
train-
right here.
the train arrives at the train stop.
Yeah.
If we don't win an
No
award for
way.
this,
At
we
the
never
platform.
Don't
At the
you-
platform.
Can I just say
Reducing
something?
its speed as we speak.
Reducing speed.
Don't you guys just
No.
love... I have like a mini obsession with olden day clothes and like how they used to dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
I'm just loving
I don't know why
watching
they always
these
dressed in
people.
black and white. That's what confuses me. They have more
They
colour.
only had two colors back in those days.
Nice, Maxi. High five.
All right, so we
feel
get
like
that. We
I'm
get
so
we
happy
get
we
that.
dress how we do.
Yeah. And now we're gonna pull up the 4K
All right.
60 frames
so
per
I'm
second.
gonna replay what's just happened. The
I don't
title
know how this one actually
the
gets
title
longer.
comes up
Can you put some excitement in your voice for this replay?
and it's got black and white. Oh, there's a bit of toot
wait,
toot.
they put some sound in
It's
there.
the sound
Music
of the
on this
plane.
one.
They do. They put some sound in.
The train is coming,
Oh, yep, they've got a sound.
and once again the train
Oh, look at that train.
has
Look
entered
at the clarity.
has entered the platform. I think this is unnecessary. I tell you why. Because I got what the story was about the first time. I don't think the clarity is needed because I watched the first one without the sound and I understood what was happening.
Yeah, people getting onto a train. It looks like someone's gone for a lot of effort for no reason at all.
I'm less impressed now.
I am very impressed.
And it's still black and white. Like if they put color on it, super impressed.
I think that is
I think
extremely
when they
impressive.
put colour into old films, it's much more impressive.
Yes.
One application where they might use this is if they're trying to film like a modern day film and they want to have a clip from an olden days in there.
Ooh.
Maybe they can just
Ooh.
turn so then it doesn't interrupt your movie experience.
But then would you get the same feel that it's an olden day footage? Don't you want the graininess?
Unless they're trying to hide that it's
the
old
graininess
footage.
makes it look olden day.
We're talking. CJ is a movie buff. He's the buff.
When
let's
they go
let's
back
say
into
the
the
buff.
olden days, like I don't know, watching. I can't think of any film where they go back into the olden days as just a short clip. But do they make it like grainy? Like, does the camera change as well? Like,
Yes.
I watched Men in
On
Black.
Home Alone, they
Like sometimes when they've done like older style films, they've made it grainy on purpose.
Yeah.
on Home Alone,
So this is
where they go to
interesting.
this TV screen, and he goes, "You dirty whatever."
Yeah, you dirty rat. I'm giving you the count of 10 to get you filthy,
No good, son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah.
Stick your ass, Adam.
But that's different because in the film, they're in present day watching an old film
Yes.
Yeah.
where it would be grainy. What I'm
Yes,
saying
that's
is,
true.
there's in the Men in Black where Will Smith goes back in time to the.
Oh,
40s.
yeah. No.
They use clear film then. They
Yes,
don't, like,
yes.
But did you? What was
I see
that
what you
TV
mean.
show called? The gangster one.
Oh, let me think. The TV
but-
show with the gangster in it.
Boardwalk Empire, something like that.
Huh?
Empire.
Empire?
Just give me a second. I'll look it up.
Anyway.
TV show. Type in the
Power.
TV show with the gangster in Google. You get it straight away.
No,
With-
I know one of the actors in it.
With the TVs now, with the 4K TVs now, Tom Cruise felt that it was necessary to give a PSA to say that we've been watching films wrong because because 4K is so crisp. Film weren't supposed to be watched that with that much detail. So he actually went on the internet and did this PSA on what settings you should have on your TV when you watch film.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's even like
Wait,
even like
he's
frame
trying to
rates. Like when you record for cinematic effects, you record at a lower frame rate than people
Yeah, I think
record on their
it's
phones
24.
now.
24 frames, yeah, for
Yeah.
cinematic. Yeah.
Because you need
So-
that natural, like it's like the natural blurs and things like that, like motion
You
blurs
want
and
blurs,
stuff
yeah.
that you don't get through high.
I think
Higher frame rate.
sitcoms are at 30 frames per second,
'Cause
so it's more
sometimes-
crisper.
When you see these new TVs, it literally feels like it's too perfect, and it's too much. Like it's too perfect.
That's
But I
why
was
Tom
thinking-
Cruise.
That's maybe just us because our TV is like almost 11 years old.
Our TV is the way we're supposed to watch film.
Our TV, the sound
Oh,
is
here we
louder
go.
than the sound of the TV whirring and humming because it's so old.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like louder.
It's
than
not because we
what
have the
we're
right
watching.
settings, Maxi. It's not because we have the right settings. It's because our TV's so old that it.
I hear
You
ya,
walk
I hear
past
ya.
the TV and you stand in front of the TV as the heater, basically.
You sound like those guys. This is going to be the new thing. Do you know the people that play records still because they like the sound of the scratching?
Yeah.
And they say it sounds better when you play it on a record player. This is the new thing now.
Yeah.
You're going to buy one of those big box heavy TVs.
When you turn it on, it makes that sound.
Walk into someone's house. You go, oh, you got that new Fandangle thing, 8K shimmy, whatever. Give me the
Do you know,
1080.
I heard
8K
those
shimmy.
big TVs back in the day where it used to say on the side of the box like "Do not lift whilst the TV is turned on."
Yeah.
Oh.
no.
Right? That was an instruction, and they thought it was because the TV got much heavier when you turned on all those people inside.
Is that a joke, Maxi, or is that real?
Well, I heard it on another podcast as a fact, but then the other host quickly said that doesn't sound like a fact. So I'm not sure. Maybe one person said it once, and now it's like everyone in the olden days used to do this.
So have you ever? Have we got any Family Guy fans here?
Oh, I used to watch that, but I mean, I'm not a fanatic.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there was an episode. Is one of the older ones. 'Cause I haven't watched it in years, but it was an episode where they went from normal definition to high definition, and they made the joke of like newscasters and they're saying how like we'd been seeing these newscasters, how we'd been seeing them all this time. Then they went to high definition, and you realize how old they were. So like they quickly, like, the women, they were quickly replacing them for younger, fresher looking women.
Oh, no way.
Now, I, for the first time, had that experience of witnessing this because there's this NBA analyst that I watch, and she has her own like little show. Now, it's on. I watch it on YouTube, and I've been watching this for a few years now. Then I saw her on the news because she was talking about Kobe Bryant, and so she was actually on like a proper news show, and I saw it in HD, and I was like, whoa. I did not realize like
Wow.
how old
Yeah,
she
yeah,
looked
yeah,
and
yeah.
all these different. And I was just like, it was so weird to have that happen after seeing the joke years ago on Family Guy to actually like have that experience.
And you're like, it was true this whole time. Yeah, that was a good show.
That's
that
probably
was.
the most delayed laugh to a joke I've ever heard.
What? My one? My laugh?
No, Emma.
Don't worry,
Alex's
I'm-
laugh to the Family
confused.
Guy joke.
Ah.
But no, I
was
find
gonna
it
say,
really
it's called
I found it
Boardwalk
really
Empire.
interesting. I wanted to let you like go when you first got on this article, like your thoughts about this were related to, I guess, the outcome, the use case of this with film. Well, I was just more fascinated by the fact that a neural network did this.
Oh.
Like,
What's a neural network?
I think
Your
like
brain?
artificial. Well, in this case, artificial intelligence.
Oh.
Oh. Wait.
What?
Okay, I didn't know.
We should have jumped in pretty early because we just
We
took
went
it.
off-
and
we went off
We
somewhere
picked
else.
up
No,
the
no,
ball
no.
and we ran with it.
I was interested to see where you took it. But I just thought that was really fascinating that a neural network had the ability to do this. Like, if you look in the original clip, for example, when the train's going by, like when it's in the station going by, the whole side of it's basically black. But this neural network has put in detail to a moving
No
image.
way. Now this is that's way interesting. That's so interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, where would you go with it?
That's happened.
Yeah, and now what?
Like pretty crazy.
It's happened, Dev.
Just pretty crazy.
Hold on,
That's
hold
it.
on. It's so interesting. That's all I got.
You're like one of those kids, Dev, that keeps saying why all the time.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Why? Why?
I'm just interested because you were bamboozled.
Yeah,
so
I'm bamboozled.